Welcome to Tasting the Tri-State. We're dining all over, discovering exciting local cuisine, sampling new creations, and learning what makes your favorite dishes so special. Just wait till you see what we're cooking up this week on
Tasting the Tri-State.
Tasting the Tri-State, we are at the Farmer and Frenchman, and I am with the Farmer and the Frenchman, Katie and Hubert. Thank you so much for having Tasting the Tri-State here. What are we making today?
We're going to have a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of food. I mean, you want all the list? Oh my gosh.
The food
I have
of
enough
love.
time. We're going to have some hummus today, our famous charcuterie tray. We're going to have some ziti salta vodka. Stay tuned, you're going to see what I mean. Seafood francese. You're gonna have some lamb shank and I don't know, maybe some surprise.
Farmer and Frenchman, it's so much more than a restaurant. You've got your winery, your vineyard, you've got cabins now.
Yeah, it's an agritourism destination.
And after 7 years, it's become like a gastronomy destination because our staff, our chef Steven, improve so much, make our food, and we are able to do special events.
We're gonna have so much fun back in the kitchen with Steven, the chef, next with Lori on Tasting the Tri-State.
Tasting the Tri-State is brought to you by IBEW Local 16.
We marvel at the beauty of a solar eclipse and are reminded of the incredible power that surrounds us. Here are the unsung heroes behind the scenes, IBEW Local 16 electricians. They harness the power of the sun to illuminate our cities and power our future. With a commitment to excellence, our electricians are not just keeping up, they're leading the charge in innovative, sustainable energy solutions. The IBEW Local 16, powering progress today and always. It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Jeep Compass for $269 a month or up to $6,000 off. And a 2024 Ram 1500 up to $13,800 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com today. It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $4,750 off 2023 Ford Explorers and 2023 Ford F-150s. Get 1.9% for 72 months or up to $7,800 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com today. Want some great new friends? Enjoy delicious breakfast and lunch all day at the Friendship Diner. Eggs Benedict, crepes, pancakes, burgers, wraps, daily specials, and believe me, so much more. Friendship Diner also has banquet rooms on Evansville's east side. Open Monday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 3. The Friendship Diner. Come see your new friends today at the Friendship Diner. The National Electrical Contractors Association, IBEW Local 16, and the Evansville Electrical Training Center are the power of three. Our electricians are the most highly trained for residential projects like solar, lighting, and electrical installations. Experience the power of three and find a contractor for your next project at swielectric.com.
Fact: McMahon Exterminating is celebrating 50 years in business. Fact: rodents can be cute, but they carry disease. We can take care of that for you, and that's a fact. Remember, who can take care of all your pest control needs? McMahon can!
We're in the kitchen, Farmer and Frenchman with Chef Steven, and I'm so excited to be back in this kitchen. It's been several years, and so much has changed since tasting has been here last time.
It's come a long way.
Were you here 6 years ago?
Yes, I was.
What a change. We've got a whole lot of new things. So, for example, right now we're going to be making pasta.
Yes, we're going to make our seafood francese.
Okay, that wasn't on the menu, I don't think, 6 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
All right, how do we get started?
We'll start with a hot pan,
Okay.
and then we will add some olive oil, we'll add butter, and then we add our garlic.
Fresh garlic, looks like, yeah?
Yes.
Of course. This is a pretty popular pasta dish.
Oh
right?
yeah. We'll let our garlic get a little bit of color on it, and then we will add our seafood.
Just like that.
Yeah. We got shrimp and scallops.
So you're not letting that garlic go too long.
No, not for this dish. You don't want it to go too far or it'll overpower.
And this will cook in no time.
Yeah, no time at all. We'll let that get a little bit of color, and then we'll add our veggies, and then we'll add our sauce. Then we will add our red bell pepper. And then we will saute in our fresh spinach.
And that'll wilt down, right?
Yep,
Oh.
it'll wilt down pretty quickly. And then we will add our sauce.
So is our sauce a bechamel?
This sauce is a
Alfredo?
Frenchman sauce. It's a white wine lemon sauce. This is actually one of the owner's father's recipes for sauces that we still use today.
There's nothing like the family history of,
Oh, yeah.
or the heritage of recipes. That's the thread I think that ties a lot of the families together. You know, through the generations is cooking and is food.
For sure. We'll go ahead and drop our pasta, blanch it, and keep the pasta moving so nothing sticks. About 30 seconds, we'll
Oh
be ready
yeah,
to plate up.
it's thick, bubbly, delicious. That's linguine?
Yes.
Or is it spaghetti?
Linguine.
Oh, it coats the spaghetti, the linguine perfectly, and just like that,
Just like that. And we're ready to plate it up.
perfectly going into the dish. Your presentation is gorgeous. What a dish. Easy, fast, fresh, homemade everything. Look at this. So we'll take this to the tasting table. You're gonna make another dish?
Yes, we'll make another pasta. It's called a salty boca.
All right, chef, it's time for salta boca.
Boca.
Salty mouth because of the Parmesan that's gonna hit this delicious pasta.
That's right.
How do we start?
Like always with saute, you start with a hot pan, oil, butter, garlic. After that garlic gets a little bit of color or starts to brown, we'll add our sausage.
What is your favorite pasta?
Probably this one. That's
This
one of
is-
my favorites, yeah.
So you're gonna get a little cook on that, a little color on the sausage?
Yeah,
Let
get
it
a
render
color
down a
on
little
the
bit.
sausage, render out some of that fat.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll add our mushrooms.
So is this another dish from the owner's dad from his restaurant?
This is a variation of one of them, yes it is.
Because didn't he have a restaurant, a couple of different restaurants, one in France, one in Miami?
Yes, his father worked at several restaurants and he had his own in Miami, which is where the owner got his start in America, was in Miami
Ah.
before coming to us. So.
He's French, yet it's an Italian.
Yeah, there's some Italian background in the family,
Yes.
but he is born in Paris.
And married a Henderson girl.
That's right.
That's nice. Look at the color that comes out of that spinach.
Yep, very quickly.
Yeah.
And then we will add our tomato.
Is this homemade tomato sauce?
Absolutely.
What a dumb question. It's Farmer and Frenchman. Everything is made fresh here.
And then our bechamel base. Basically just like a straightforward cream sauce, bechamel, and then we add the Parmesan in at the end.
Okay. Of course it's homemade. It's Farmer and Frenchman. That sauce is very thick.
A lot of the times when we're cooking, we'll add the pasta water too.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of thin it back out a little bit, add a little flavor, add a little starch to it.
So in goes our ziti just for a quick little dunk.
Sauce comes to a simmer while our pasta blanches. Then we will
Great.
add our pasta.
Okay. So that pasta is going through the ziti and it's picking up all that delicious flavor within the pasta. Salta boca.
We'll put
Salt
a
in your
little
mouth,
bit.
the pasta has.
Put a little bit of Parmesan on the
Parmesan.
inside, and then we'll finish it with more on the top.
It looks like Food Network. This is beautiful cooking here in Henderson County. Look how gorgeous this is. All right, this is gonna go to the tasting table. Mamie's gonna be back for some more delicious cooking. Farmer and Frenchman in Henderson. Stay tuned.
At Caressel Heating and Air, our professionals prioritize the safety of your HVAC system. We make sure it's running efficiently and affordably to help you save on energy bills. Caressel ensures your peace of mind. Call today and live comfortably with Caressel. Brian, whatever it takes. No matter what time you get up, come to the Rooster's Den in Newburgh for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is hearty, real deal food like Grandma cooked. The chicken pot pie is simply divine. The Rooster's Den has sandwiches, a great salad bar, burgers, wraps, steaks, pork chops, and daily specials. And save room for delicious homemade desserts. See you at the Rooster's Den. The Rooster's Den in Newburgh.
Team Frost Insulators, Local 37, yeah. They insulate the USA and they're trained to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. I use the ones that know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
Hi, welcome to Amco. How can I help you?
My car keeps making a funny noise.
I think we can help you with that.
AMCO Total Car Care will help you with all your vehicle's noises. Our locally owned AMCO AA beep beep MCO is here for you.
Thanks for calling AMCO. Can I help you?
Yes, my truck keeps making these shaking noises, kind of like...
I think I know what that is, and we can definitely fix that.
At Mills, we believe in safety first. After an accident, getting your vehicle repaired correctly is Mills Body Shop's #1 priority. We are very concerned for the safety of you and your loved ones who will be riding in your vehicle after the repairs. If your car isn't repaired properly, it could put you and your family in harm's way. New car repair is especially delicate. Mills Body Shop technicians are highly certified and trained in new vehicle repair and use only the latest technology for repairs, so you'll have the peace of mind knowing your vehicle is repaired properly.
Fact. McMahon Exterminating is celebrating 50 years in business. Fact. Bed bugs. They can live up to 18 months without a blood meal. We can take care of those for you, and that's a fact. Remember, who can take care of all your pest control needs? McMahon can.
Introducing the all-new Kelly Custom Pools. Same great family, new name. We've been in business for over 65 years and are the only third-generation swimming pool business in the tri-state area. From fiberglass or vinyl pools to supplies and service, Kelly Custom Pools make sure you'll enjoy your pool all season long. Call us today and schedule your appointment. From pool openings to closings and every day in between, you can rely on the Kelly Custom Pools family.
Welcome back to Tasting the Tri-State. We're back in the kitchen at Farmer and Frenchman, and I'm with Steven, and we are going to make a steak au poivre.
Yes, we are.
Let's get started.
All right, we'll start with a hot pan, of course.
Okay.
Oil.
Now, do you use special kind of oil?
Yeah, grapeseed or canola oil for cooking.
Now, is this a ribeye?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I know my cuts of meat. How much does it weigh?
That is a 16-ounce ribeye. You gotta have a thick cut steak.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll pan sear it. After it's got a good crust on both sides, we'll baste it with some butter. Then we'll let it rest while we make our fries. And then we'll plate it up.
And I love that you really season that, so you're going to get a really nice crust on it.
Yeah. Crust it with fresh ground black pepper.
Okay.
And then, of course, sea salt.
Are you open during lunch and dinner?
We are open during lunch, but
Okay.
the steak is a dinner-only item right now. So that would start at 4 o'clock.
What about the pastas that you made with Lori?
Those are available all day.
All day?
Yeah.
Those look delicious.
So for lunch, we have a Wagyu burger. And at dinner, we have our prime grade ribeye.
Ooh, yum.
Now we're about ready to flip.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. How long have you been here?
Over 7 years.
Over 7 years?
Yeah, almost since the beginning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the past several years have worked real hard on presentation without trying to get it too complicated or too frilly. Good food done right is usually the best bet.
Yeah.
We eat with our eyes first, so it has to look good,
Yes.
has to smell good, but most importantly, it has to taste good.
Steven always has the customer in mind, and that's what makes this crew and him and everyone here at Farmer and Frenchman so special.
Now we're starting to get a little color on the bottom. We'll go ahead and turn that pan down just a little bit, and we'll add our butter.
All right, our steak is almost ready before we rest it, and then we're gonna drop our fries.
Yep.
So, do you make your own fries? Do you cut your own stuff?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Hand cut, twice cooked. So,
Twice cooked? Oh.
First we'll go on with the Parmesan.
And then what fresh herbs are we putting on
This
here?
is a mix of parsley, rosemary, and thyme.
Yum.
Take our steak, which is rested, and we'll set that right on top. That is served with a truffle aioli.
Look how amazing this is. Is your mouth watering? Because mine is. Oh. What are we gonna make next?
Next, we will make our lamb shank.
Lamb shank. Yum. All right, let's get started. This
We
is my
have,
first lamb shank that I'm gonna make. Yay.
Braised lamb shank is braised in a tomato, white wine sauce with a little bit of rosemary and cinnamon. The cinnamon sweetens up the gaminess of the lamb a little bit, makes it a little more used to our American taste.
And you put that on the flat top.
Yeah. This is for our risotto. The lamb shanks are braised ahead of time and kept in the sauce. And whenever we want to get them ready, we put them in the oven.
Okay.
And then we will make our risotto.
What's the difference between the risotto and like just your regular rice?
Well, risotto is typically used with a short grain rice called a burrito rice.
Okay.
But also it's made with stock, and the process is you saute the rice first, and then you add stock slowly so it becomes creamy. So for our risotto, we par cook it ahead of time, cool it down, and then at the minute, we'll bring the sauce up to a simmer and add our rice back in. This is a mushroom risotto, several different kinds of mushrooms in it, shallot, garlic, and white wine.
He's still cooking in the kitchen right now, and I'm just here dreaming about what the heck's gonna be on the tasting table. I'm so excited. So that's getting all nice and lovely.
Our lamb is in the oven. Pretty straightforward dish.
Yeah.
Lamb served in the sauce over top of your risotto. You don't really need much more besides a good piece of lamb and a good quality risotto. You have a great meal. So there's our risotto.
Oh,
nice
beautiful.
And creamy.
Yes, it is.
And about now, our lamb shank is ready to go.
Yum.
We'll grab that out of the oven.
And how long does that cook for?
Right now, about 5 to 6 minutes. But initially, the original braise is 3.5 hours.
Oh, nice.
So it's just meltingly tender. It'll fall right off the bone. You get a
Yes,
spoon
it
to help
is.
me.
Fall off the bone right into my mouth. This, plus a bunch of wonderful deliciousness, is going straight to the tasting table after the break on Triple T, Tasting the Tri-State, Farmer and Frenchman.
Life is colorful. Floor shopping can be too. That's why Greer's is the official flooring store of Messy Moments. Save up to 50% off and get special financing.
Greer's Flooring America.
Where friends send friends.
As an apprentice in Local 136, I received on-the-job training while getting paid. Now, as a journeyman, I have 6 different pipe welding certifications and no student loan debt.
Local 136 offers great wages and benefits. You can retire at 55 with 2 pensions and health insurance. With training, you too can have a career as a plumber, pipe fitter, HVAC tech, or certified welder.
For a rewarding career in the construction industry, become a member of Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 136. For more information, visit ualocal136.org.
Like owner Paul Green, for decades, Taylor's 2 Steakhouse in Oakland City has been serving the Tri-State. Serving the sizzle over the coals, steaks, smoked and grilled pork chops. Serving the sizzle over the coals. Thanks to I-69, Taylor's 2 is only minutes from a spectacular lunch menu with all the sandwiches and sides you love, plus a full bar and a Taylor's 2 team that makes you feel like family. Visit Taylor's 2 Steakhouse today, serving the sizzle for you over the coals. Taylor's 2. A lot has happened since 1969. Things have been building because Diamond Equipment has been on the case. Search Case and you find diamonds. Diamond Equipment, now with 5 locations and a new corporate headquarters on Lynch Road, Evansville. Case backhoes, Case bulldozers, and more. You'll find only the best at Diamond. Diamond's on-site service is also second to none. Diamond Equipment. Diamond Equipment will not rest the case.
Over 2,000 rugs in stock at affordable prices. Exceptional service. Affordable pricing. White glove installation. Designer quality. In-home trials. Experience the difference. Hi, I'm Mike Kishline inviting you to the Rug Gallery of Newburgh, a name you can trust.
Fact, McMahon Exterminating is celebrating 50 years in business. Fact, termites. Man, do they work. They work all the time. We can take care of those for you, and that's a fact. Remember, who can take care of all your pest control needs? McMahon can.
The freshest, most delicious salad bar in the Tri-State is in Wadesville at Froggy's. Their salad bar is second to none. Try their lunch specials, homemade soups, sandwiches, and more. Froggy's in Wadesville. Ribbit.
The tasting table is provided by Town Square Furnishings in Boonville.
We're at the tasting table at Farmer and Frenchman with owners Katie and Hubert Moussa.
Moussa, bravo.
Oh,
You did good,
yay!
you
Oui. Now, since We last did a show with you 6 years ago. We've noticed that you've expanded more.
So we've added 3 guest cabins, and whenever we first opened, we noticed that people were just staying. And we said, well, we'll just build cabins and then they can stay all night. And you can stay the night, you can host an event, or you can just sit down and eat with us for 2.5 hours. It's actually a destination.
I am so excited. This is my very first time here at Farmer and Frenchman. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, let's talk about this spread. This was awesome. I loved cooking back in the kitchen with Steven.
You came 6 years ago, and the menu changed really like a lot. We got some classic. To start, what we have here, we wanted to do a hummus on pita bread here, making house, and with roasted chickpeas on the top.
The spices and the citrus tones, that is excellent hummus.
I love it, a little bit different.
I need to ask Steven about the spices that go with it.
So usually we have like 2 classic cheese. It might gonna change. We have like 1 creamy, a little bit more creamy cheese, like the brie. Very good, excellent with your salami here, or the saltiness of your ham. So it's really like a great dish to share. To start is our star of the menu.
The ham on the charcuterie, it was like a prosciutto, like the rest of the meat here melts in your mouth. What next?
On our lunch menu, we have the burger. It's only for lunch only. It's a Wagyu double patty.
Perfectly cooked with the homemade pickles. That is excellent. These fries are amazing.
It took us 2 years to make the fries the way I want.
And you cook them twice.
Yes.
Twice cooked.
So how do you call French fry in French?
Frites. Frites. So now we're going to talk about the pasta. That's the recipe for my father. This one called salta bocca, sauté Italian sausage in it, is what my father used to make. Twist it, make it a little bit different way. He came here and showed us both dishes in his restaurant in Miami for 25 years, and it was a big hit.
That is amazing.
Oh, that's
the sausage
I got
perfect.
that once a week. So this one we also cook it with the chef, Chef Steven earlier.
It's light.
Yes, it's much lighter. He has a drop of cream, but he's ready to give the color to a little bit thickness.
It definitely has the seafood flavor. The shrimp, juicy, pops in your mouth. And you can taste the seafood stock. And it's mostly the scallop taste that I get with that. Oh, yum.
Number one.
And this is us getting into the French Quarter here.
Is that the French? That we get it. We enter in the French Quarter. This one is a Wagyu of the lamb. It's a Magra lamb. We could have access to it. It was hard to get. And we say if we do it with the top of the line, we don't do it. We prefer to say much more simple. This one is marinated with different spice. We have a little bit of Mediterranean spice in it, but not too much.
It's tender, it falls off the bone, right in your mouth. Very soft, very tender.
So that amazing dish. After my duck, that's my favorite. Winter only, you're not gonna have that in the summer. It's very like
it's
braised, it's a winter dish.
Okay.
Yeah. So the highlight, we have a steak now for a few years. We used to do that a lot as a special, but we finally find the steak that we like.
And
of
this
course,
is served at dinner only?
Dinner only.
Okay.
Dinner only is a ribeye, is a 14 to 16 ounce, over our fries, side of a peppercorn sauce, of course always truffle aioli for your fries because that's what we love.
That was an easy cut.
Yeah.
It was so tender, it sliced like butter and it melts in your mouth, just like the lamb shank. That crust is wonderful.
Yeah, it's all about, we have to have a nice quality steak. And that's why we put that at the market price because we cannot, I refuse to have a steak that is okay, it's a steak,
Yeah, you want it to be okay.
Okay.
Okay, I need this.
Thank
And
you.
I'm so glad that I got to meet you both. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that you didn't come to see us for the last 7 years. Come on, what you were doing? How did you live without us?
I don't know.
How did you do? Where you were going out?
They kept me locked up. They finally released me from my chains. I'd love to stay and laugh all day with you, especially on camera, but we can't because we have to go to Just Desserts now with Lori next on Tasting the Tri-State.
The National Electrical Contractors Association, IBEW Local 16, and the Evansville Electrical Training Center are the power of 3. Our electricians are the most highly trained and experienced anywhere. Get your job done right the first time, saving you time, energy, and money. Experience the power of 3. Find a contractor for your next project at swielectric.com. No matter what time you get up, come to the Rooster's Den in Newburgh for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is hearty, real-deal food like Grandma cooked. The chicken pot pie is simply divine. The Rooster's Den has sandwiches, a great salad bar, burgers, wraps, steaks, pork chops, and daily specials. And save room for delicious homemade desserts. See you at the Rooster's Den. The Rooster's Den in Newburgh. You have to try Froggy's in Wadesville, a secret spice marinated pork steak that's delicious, pizza, home-cooked catfish, salad bar, daily specials, frog's legs, and so much more. Froggy's in Wadesville. Ribbit. It's March Madness at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Up to $8,300 off 2023 Chargers and Challengers, and 2023 Jeep Gladiator up to $15,000 off. Amazing deals. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com today.
At Caressel Heating and Air, our professionals prioritize the safety of your HVAC system. We make sure it's running efficiently and affordably to help you save on energy bills. Caressel ensures your peace of mind. Call today and live comfortably with Caressel. Brian, whatever it takes. We marvel at the beauty of a solar eclipse and are reminded of the incredible power that surrounds us. Here are the unsung heroes behind the scenes, IBEW Local 16 electricians. They harness the power of the sun to illuminate our cities and power our future. With a commitment to excellence, our electricians are not just keeping up, they're leading the charge in innovative, sustainable energy solutions. The IBEW Local 16, powering progress today and always.
Just Desserts is brought to you by Caressel Heating and Air.
Just Desserts.
We're in the Tasting the Tri-State Just Desserts kitchen, and today we're going to do shortbread. It's a very thin, crispy shortbread, delicious and simple, best of all. So here we go. We start with 2 sticks of butter that have been softened, some sugar, and we're just going to get that going. The key is to get the butter and sugar combined to where it's very fluffy. Our butter and sugar are fully combined. Next, we're going to add in the flour. From here, we add in the coconut, give this a stir, and finally, vanilla extract, about a teaspoon, about a capful of almond extract. This stuff is powerful. So I'm going to stir this up, and then we're going to turn it out onto wrap where we're going to stick it back in the fridge. We want to chill that butter back up so it'll slice the cookies very thin and perfect. Once you get it sort of into this shape, then we can let this cling wrap do the rest of the work. So we're going to put this in the fridge, and it's going to hang out for 3 hours. Okay, so here's our chilled dough, and we are going to go ahead and slice it extremely thin. These aren't going to spread out very much, so you could put a bunch of them on your baking sheet. All right, and these are going into a 300-degree oven, 18 minutes. We're going to have some cookies. There you go. We'll try a cookie together. Shortbread, coconut.
So buttery. I love these.
I do too.
Thank you.
You will too. Thanks for watching Tasting the Tri-State. We'll see you next week.